long time no see. A lot has changed since the last time I made a video, and I don't want this to be the typical, you know, oh, I'm coming back video and then never make any more videos. I'm actually really excited to come back, and oh my gosh, I want this to be an update, but it's been so long. I think the last time I made a video was probably early 2020, maybe, if not late 2019, because I was going through a massive breakup that came out of nowhere. I was by myself and alone for the first time, and then right after that the pandemic hit, so truly alone for the first time. And I can look back now and see the lessons and see all of the crazy stuff that happened was actually good for me. And honestly, 2020 was probably one of the best years of my life. Even with getting COVID and having terrible long post-COVID, and then getting it again this year, I have to say the last few years have probably been the best of my life, which is crazy because of how it started. And just like I said, I want to do an update video, but there's so much has happened. Basically, I'm in the same place, I have the same job, my money situation is a lot better, but it's about to be very different, and I am feeling the best I have in a long time. And that is a huge part to Travis, who is my boyfriend. Him and I started dating not last December, but the December before, so we'll be together 2 years in December. And he's just amazing, honestly. And I say my money situation is changing because I just put my 2 weeks in at my job. We just went on vacation, and I had one of those moments where you finally relax and then you realize how stressed you are 24/7, and you realize, like, I can't keep doing this. And I know there's probably gonna be some people who are like, you know, get over it, it's work, but if the place I'm at 90% of my time is making me want to then that's not a good thing. Travis, being the amazing guy that he is, gave me an out and said, I will do whatever it takes to get you out of that job. And so my last day is the 13th. It'll still be only a one-income household for the most part. He works part-time, but he's gonna go full-time, and that'll give me time to come back here and do content stuff. I have a Patreon now, and I have a Redbubble, both for my art stuff, so not really the relatable stuff I've shared here. I hope to bring some live streams and stuff here of art stuff, just to hang out with you peeps and connect a little better. I know I haven't been the best YouTuber in the last few years, but I'm hoping that's going to change, and I'm really excited. I'm actually very excited for my Patreon, and I'm excited to get into art again. I haven't done a lick of art really for the last 5 years because college just took it out of me, and when reality hits after college and you're not already doing art and you're not already in that field, you don't really get to it much. And so the last few years have been really working on me and working on finding out who I am compared to who I was, and just living life for me for a change. And I have to say the last 2-3 years have probably been the best of my life because I wasn't living for somebody else, I was living for me. And I did miss YouTube, but I didn't really regret taking a break. I even took a massive break from just Instagram in general, and just taking the massive break from everywhere, basically. I was sharing 24/7 of my life for so long that it felt so good to not share any of it for a while. Besides, like, here and there a story or two, but yeah, so that is the situation now. I am leaving the highest paying job I've ever had that gave me a lot of financial freedom, and I am leaving it because my mental sanity, I just could not do it anymore. Banks are great to work for, but my God, if your departments are not good and if your personnel are not good, you got a bad time. Can you tell I'm ready for fall? I'm like, it's so cool outside. It's September. It's kind of like getting into fall, and it is like, I'm so excited. Summer is my favorite season, but I get the itch for fall more than I do for summer. But yeah, I put my big sweater on, I got my leggings and my coffee, and yeah, it's just been a really chill weekend. I got a lot done yesterday for Patreon, and I'm gonna do a little bit more today, I think, and that's why I'm filming this, because I want to revive the YouTube channel a little bit. Thank you all to all of you who stuck around, because it's kind of crazy. Life's crazy in the best kind of way, and I am very much ready to start the new chapter. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me on here. This vlog is just going to be kind of like a lazy weekend vlog. Maybe go into next week. I'm not sure how I'm going to do these yet. I just thought it would be fun. And plus I've been watching a lot of Shea Barton, and I really love her vlogs. And so this is kind of being inspired by her, but with a couple other different kinds of vlogs I've been watching recently. I was going to try and take my own spin on it. So that's what we're going to do. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit more time to finish this cup of coffee and then fill up my water bottle and get to work on some stuff. So we're gonna be doing a few fun things today. We're gonna try and make butter, and we're going to probably play some video games. We both worked a lot yesterday on our content stuff, plus he worked the last 2 nights and he works night shift, so we've worked a lot the last few days, so might be more of a chill day today, which is gonna be nice. And the weather is great for this kind of thing, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if I should be impressed or ashamed or embarrassed. I forgot half of this was in there. So usually every 3 months I try and go through my cupboards, but the last year has just been nuts and crazy, and I haven't done it once. I think I did it once after Travis moved in, and I haven't even gotten to that yet. Yeah, it's a lot. So it's Shelf-Timber, and if you know, hold on. Okay, so basically if you've followed me at all for the last like 3 years or so, you'll remember and know that Shelf-Timber literally saved my life. Like, it's something that Jordan Page started, coined, I don't know, but it's something she started, and any of her resources are amazing, her videos are amazing. She taught me how to adult when I moved out on my own, because my parents really, they did, but they didn't tell me how to maintain, you know, so there were just some things I didn't know, and I didn't know how to cook, and I didn't know how to buy groceries in a smart way, and she literally taught me how to live on $25 a week. I think you're supposed to do like $30 to $50 a week with Shelf-Timber, but I pushed it to 25 because I was just one person. And so for Shelf-Timber this year, Travis and I are working and being really good about doing $40 a week for groceries. But usually every 3 months I go through all of my food, and like I said, this last year was just nuts. So I did not for probably the last 3 quarters, you know, 3 quarters of the year or whatever. So I'm very good at stocking up food. I'm just not very good at using all of it anymore. So we are going to be better, especially since I'm not going to be working and Travis will be the only one working. And besides like our other incomes that we have, we're gonna try and eat as smart as possible. And I'm really excited to kind of share this stuff because I did share it back then, but I wasn't as good about sharing everything, and I think I've learned a lot since then, so I think I have a little more tools in my toolbox, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna get these cans out of here, kind of wipe everything out, check expiration dates, and yeah, this is the start of my kitchen revamp. I was gonna do this earlier this year / end of last year, right before Christmas, and it did not happen. So I am really excited. Like, once I'm off work, I'm finally gonna get this place to be like, mwah. So I'm excited. I am like shaking, not only because I'm hungry, because I'm excited. So I'm munching on these that I found on the top of my fridge that I forgot we bought recently. So I'm gonna get this shit done. Okay, this looks a lot better. Still figuring some of that stuff out, but that looks tons better. This looks tons better. I have a plan for those. One second. So much better. I kind of messed with the where I have things. So since I moved in, I have had the cans all over here, the noodles up there, and then baking, and then like other starches like rice, couscous, overflow of the baking thing, sauces, like that kind of thing. So this is very different, but look at how much space I have up there now. And I really only threw away a few little things, and then this is stuff that expired. So really I haven't thrown away a lot, and I somehow feng shuied it enough for Tetris or whatever to get it to this. So not too shabby in my opinion. It also helps I don't have these in there because I am actually shifting all of my containers. I had gotten these, this one had coffee in it, this originally had sugar, this originally had flour, but I have a lot more flour than I do sugar, and I have a lot more sugar than I do powdered sugar. So bam. So the flour will be moving from this one to this one. Sugar will be moving from this one to this one. And then this one will have powdered sugar in it because I just have a lot of it and the Christmas season is coming, and yeah, I'm just gonna need it. So, not too shabby. I'm actually pretty excited. Having a wider mouth thing for flour is gonna be so helpful because I bake a ton in the cooler months. And these are super easy to, like, you just fill her up and turn it around. I'm not too worried about that. I did that when I first got these, and these are like $10, $15 containers, so I'm not just gonna get rid of them because I have that on there. And even if I put a sticker over it, you'd still be able to see it. So I just fill her up, turn it around, call it good. But yeah, so not too shabby if you ask me. I actually didn't throw away as much as I thought I would. Cleaned out the fridge a little bit, not too bad. And I just cleaned out the freezer and stocked up on some stuff not too long ago, so we're good there. So yeah, everything's coming up Millhouse. Not too bad. After spending literally hours going through and reorganizing, going through every piece of food that we own, it felt so good to just sit with my feet up because they hurt so bad after standing on my kitchen floor and just reading for a bit. Anyone who's interested to know what I was reading Percy Jackson, The Titan's Curse during this clip. I just finished it the other day. Not my favorite, but I think I'm going to keep going with the series.
coffee. It's one of my favorite things about mornings. It wakes me up, it kind of just helps me start my day. And if anyone knew me before Instagram, or even I think in my early days of Instagram, I hated the idea of coffee. I hated the idea that people were dependent on it in the mornings. And honestly, I've kind of just adapted to the idea that coffee is like my wake up trigger. It's probably the caffeine, but I'm okay with it. Since we were working for most of the day and then we're just going to relax for a little bit of the night, we had quite a bit of time left. So I took the cheese that we brought home from our vacation to Leavenworth, Washington, and made a little tiny cheese board out of it that we snacked on the rest of the night. And it was super yummy and filling, and it was just an overall real good snack for a really good day. Influencers in the wild.
This is what we do. We film pans.
Okay, just got our whole grocery thing for this week, and it was, since we're doing Shelftember, we're trying to stay around $40. But we actually ended up doing more, like 52 this week. But last week we only did about 33 or 35, so it kind of evened out that way, which is really nice. A lot of this will end up making more than one meal, or it's some now, some later, like the mac and cheeses. And yeah, basically all of this will last us easily a week, if not two, plus the stuff we already have at home. So kind of exciting. We're actually getting back into our budget instead of eating out for every single meal. So we're already saving money just by not eating out at all in the last 2 weeks. So go us. I definitely need to get some wireless or cable management. Alrighty peeps, that is the end of this vlog. I had such a fun time editing and taking all of these clips for you guys. I can't wait to do more of these. It was so much fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you in the next one. I don't know what kind of videos I'm going to do besides these, but we're going to have fun with it.
Make sure to check all of my links in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!